Good morning, everyone. I hope you guys are all having a blessed day today. Hey, I wanted to talk to you today about 3-Eye Atlas. This thing has been in the news for over a month now, and everybody's giving their opinion on it, and I just thought I would weigh in and tell you what I think's going on. First of all, the name is very suspicious. 3-Eye Atlas. 3-Eye, of course, being the third eye that you get opened when you go into the New Age. And then Atlas is a Greek god. You've seen pictures of him holding up the world like that. And he was also a Nephilim. So why they chose that name, everything is done for a reason. Nothing is by chance. So anyway, there we have it. So listen. All the experts are weighing in, but the thing is, when you listen to the experts, if you listen to 5 different experts, you get 5 different opinions. And the two that I think are actually giving us the best story are Brian Cox of Manchester University and Michio Kaku of Harvard. And Brian Cox is saying that he believes this thing's artificial. And the reason he believes that is because it came in faster than anything we've ever seen. This thing was going 186,000 miles an hour, and it came in on the same plane as all the planets, went around the sun, and now it's going to be coming over here to the Earth by the middle of December. Well, what it's done is it's changed its velocity and it's changed its trajectory without any gravitational influence. So it's doing things on its own that no comet and no asteroid could ever do. Now when you see the pictures, we've got at least, I think it's 4 or 5 observatories taking pictures with the best telescopes they got. And you look at one picture and it looks like a rock. It's a total comet or an asteroid. It looks just like a rock. And then you see another picture and it looks just like a starship. It's got windows down the side with lights shining through the windows. And then you see another picture. It's got these thrusters that come out of the back and fire off. So it's got thrusters that are pushing it. And guys, listen. We live in a world of lies. You can't believe the experts. You can't believe the pictures. You can't believe nothing. So anyway, this thing is here. They think it's artificial. And it's going to be pulling up to the Earth in mid-December. So what is actually going on? What is going on? Well, when you look in the book of Acts, Acts 2:19, Luke tells us, "And I will show you wonders in the heaven above and signs in the earth beneath, blood, fire, and vapor of smoke." So Luke says, look, in the end times, you're going to be seeing all kinds of stuff in the sky. Things are going to be coming through. You're just going to see all kinds of wonders in the sky. And of course, he could very well be talking about, you know, our so-called satellites and our so-called Apollo missions and all the space shuttles and all this garbage that they feed us. So he says it's all going to be there. Well, listen, this is what I believe. I believe that all UFOs and all aliens are all demonic in origin. Now, some people like Gary Stearman of Prophecy Watchers, he was flying his plane one time and he had a UFO come right up next to him. And he said he did not feel any fear whatsoever. He felt total peace and he felt that he was totally okay. And he believes that some UFOs could actually be good angels. That's what he says. So anyway, whether they're good or bad, they're all angels or demonic entities. That's what they are. I believe that the entire UFO phenomena, the whole thing, alien abductions, chemtrails, all have to do with the great end times deception. And you're probably saying, well, Pastor Bob, how does chemtrails factor into that? Well, guys, listen. I think there's a good possibility that chemtrails could be putting all these particles in the sky so they can use our sky as a holographic screen. When all this goes down and all this stuff starts appearing, I think it could be a holographic screen. But it's all part of the great end times deception. And the three-eye atlas pulls up to the earth and stops. And these people get out, come down, land on the White House lawn, and they're going to tell us that probably they're the ancient Sumerians. They're our creators. They took their DNA, mixed it with the DNA of the chimpanzees, and we're the result. And they're here to save us. And oh, by the way, all those millions and millions of people that just disappeared, listen, they weren't fit. They weren't good enough. They didn't have their third eye open. All you that remain, you're the special ones. You're the ones that are able to go in to the next world, the new dimension. You're the ones that are capable. The others weren't. That's why they're gone. So I think there's a good chance that this could be used to explain away the rapture of the church. So guys, listen. What about all this stuff? You know, if three-eye atlas pulls up to the earth, fine and dandy. I believe that we're out of here if that happens. And if it keeps on going, pretty soon another one's going to come in, and it'll be four-eye atlas. But guys, listen. No one, nobody knows how all this is going to unfold. Nobody knows. But it is all going to unfold. I believe that we are living in the last of the last of the last times. I believe we're in the last seconds of the last days. Nobody knows how it's all going to unfold. This is what we know. There is going to be absolute total deception. We live in a world of lies. Everything about this world is a lie. Everything NASA tells you is a lie. Everything you learned in school other than math and maybe how to spell is all been a lie. It's all a world of lies. And however this all unfolds, it's all going to be the great deception. One great big lie. So what are we supposed to do with all this? This is what you do with all this. Number one, you don't worry. No matter what happens, don't worry. God's in control. All you need to do is be about the Lord's work, sit back, and watch it all unfold. That's what you need to do. Sit back and watch it all unfold. That's it. Anyhow, I just want to give you something to think about. Heaven or hell, you choose. Just remember, once you take your last breath, it's a done deal.